What better way to teach your children about what's going on in the world right now and how to best exercise your right to protest than to teach them firsthand? NBC4's Kim Baldonado is live in Sherman Oaks, where there's many protests happening now just for the kids. Kim.
That's exactly right, Michael. This protest was organized by mothers specifically for their children to have a safe place to have their voices heard. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see. They are on all four corners of this very busy intersection. They came here to have their voices heard and to share messages of social justice. Earlier, we spoke with one of the organizers and her daughter.
What I want to get at is that, we're all the same. There's nothing different with us. It's just our skin color. We should be treated the same and, nothing different.
11-year-old Kayla has been watching the protest with her family.
And if they ever have any questions, we're honest and we're open with them, and we let them know sometimes we don't have all the answers. But we always have to continue to fight because this affects everybody.
But images like these of looters taking advantage of the peaceful protests make it difficult for children to participate in large events.
I want to help, but I don't want to go out in there because it seems like a lot of craziness is happening.
That's why her mother, Shania Axius, decided to organize a children's-only event.
It's the Girl Scout troop, it's Mocha Moms, it's Mom to Mom, it's my nonprofit Zawadi Cultural Collective. It's all the groups of color in the San Fernando Valley.
If you're peaceful, there's not going to be a lot of chaos and that everything's going to be fine. You're just holding up signs. You're just trying to get your point across.
And that's exactly what they are doing here, with a lot of support from passing drivers who are honking their horns in support of the children who are getting a first-hand lesson in social action. Right now we're going to bring in a couple of parents. I understand this is Sylvia, one of the core organizers. Tell me why it was so important to have something just for the children.
Our kids, unfortunately, we're in the same position we were in the 60s, and our children need to know how to speak up, how to use their voices, and how to do it in a peaceful but effective way. So we're giving them the tools that they need to continue to live in this world and to change this world. Our goal is to change this world, and they need tools. They need opportunities.
And I understand this is something that the children themselves asked for. They have seen the protests on TV. They wanted to do something, but were a little afraid of what they had been seeing on TV.
Exactly. And as a parent, you want to encourage your children to be courageous, which means you're scared, but do it anyway. Through that fear, work through that fear and do it anyway.
And I want to bring in Kevin, who is raising 3 children as well. Tell me why it was important for you to come out here.
When I heard about this, it took my heart. The kids, like she was saying, the kids are everything. The kids are our future, literally. And it's important that they know what we're fighting for because it's for them. And the fact that they have a heart to fight right now, that's speaking so much volumes. So I just wanted to be here to support them, every child in this place, every parent here. We stand together, we're united. We're all about peaceful protest. We're all about peaceful demonstration. But we do have something to say. We do have a voice, and we are passionate about what we feel. We do need justice. We need justice so we don't have to worry about our little ones going to the streets and not coming back home. So we're here together. We stand united, and that's our demands right now. We just want justice.
I want to talk to Shania. We spoke to her this morning, one of the organizers. You told me at the time you had no idea how many people were going to come out. What do you think about the turnout?
I am actually overwhelmed by the response from our community. It's absolutely amazing to see all these people here of all backgrounds from different neighborhoods. It's amazing to see them here.
And I know you intentionally did not put this out on social media because you didn't want any troublemakers, so to speak, to come out. And it has been peaceful, a lot of families here.
And what's crazy about this crowd is that everybody is connected to somebody that's here because we did not post it publicly. So everybody here is pretty much vetted. So we know who's in the crowd with us. So we love it that way for our children.
Is Kayla around? We can talk to her briefly about what she thinks, how this is going.
Kiki!
Oh, she's busy. Here she comes. So this is Kayla. She's 11 years old, Shania's daughter. Tell me about your sign, what it says, and why you made it.
My sign says no lives matter until Black Lives Matter because, I feel like if everyone wants to get treated equally, I feel like Black people should be treated equally first because everyone doesn't I feel like Black lives should matter before anyone else's lives do because everyone is treated different. Black lives are treated differently from other lives because of the color of our skin. So I made this sign to know that it doesn't matter our skin and it should just
It's all life.
Okay, I hope you all could hear her because she had a great message to say. Very articulate young lady who was happy to be out here and told me earlier that she had been home watching the protest and wanted to help, but was a little anxious about what she was seeing when some of them were getting out of hand later on. So her mom organized the part of the all-black Girl Scout troop in the Valley and several other organizations of people of color to come out here. But as you can see, there's a variety of people out here, all ages, and it's wonderful to see. It's just peaceful, parents with their kids, cars honking in support. This is how a protest should be, right?
Yes. And as you see, we ended it when people still don't want to go home. They want to stay.
Yeah, it was supposed to last an hour, but they're all still out here. All right, that's the latest here in Sherman Oaks. Back to you in the studio.
All right, we were listening and hearing all at the same time. Kim, great story. And we're